Destruction. Ooh, where to go next?
This place looks like a battlefield.
Something over there.
Thank you, Karlach. Someone with survivor skills. Like that.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Arrow of Eyes. I think that's a dead end. I think I will do a long rest. So I want to see if Karlach tells us something different. And we also have something we want to know from Wyll. So let's long rest.
Hellsfire. She's coming.
Ooh. Nice.
Wyll, you've been naughty. And you know what happens when you're naughty.
Gods damn it.
Looks really nice.
Anyone but her.
That's her patron. His patron. Well, well. And you, Lucius thing.
You flatterer. Why, if I had a
I
warm
disapprove.
heart, I'm sure it would be skipping. Call me Mizora. I'm Wyll's patron, the fount of his power. My pet's been unruly, and his leash needs a yank. We had a deal, Wyll. But Karlach's still breathing. I've taken more pleasant shits than you, Mizora, and at least those can be buried after. That's no kind of talk for a lady. By the way, Karlach, Zariel sends her regards.
You told me! Devils only! She's a tiefling, not a monster!
How precious. The little pupster's found his bark. Clause G, Section 9. Target shall be limited to the infernal, the demonic, the heartless, and the soulless. Karlach meets the criteria by virtue of having no heart.
Oh. Yeah, nice. Devils, evil incarnate, but lawful as hells. You better not lay a damned finger on Karlach.
Don't you worry. That
Everyone
ship has
approves.
long sailed the Styx. But a defiant pup must still pay his price. To wit.
Wyll
What's he
burns in the
doing?
fires of Avernus. The lightning storms of Dis strike his flesh. His soul passes through each layer of the hells, gaining their essence and their torment.
Oh.
That's better.
Looks like a tiefling.
What the hells have you done?
A promise broken, a price paid. You know the terms. Get used to the new form, pet. There's no going back. Some magic even I can't undo. Now, let's see how the frontiers fare without their precious blade. Karlach, keep an eye on him, would you? I'll be keeping mine on you. Oh, and Wyll, don't forget, our pact still stands. Ta-ta.
Awesome. Nice. I really like how they did her. I mean, of course, it's quite cruel to Wyll, but nice.
I'll be honest, soldier. I'm reeling. Wyll hardly knows me, but he chose my life over his. But Been a long time since
Yeah.
someone stuck their neck out for me like that.
Wyll seems to have changed also a lot. Because if you follow my community posts, I was like, based on the early access, like he's, for me, he was kind of more neutral than good. And at least so far in the game, I would definitely take that back and say he's pretty upstanding and good. Way less about prestige and stuff. I think that first one is a bit over the top, but still. He's a good man. Maybe the best of us.
You can say that again. When he was chasing me through Avernus, I thought he was just another sad merc. How wrong I was.
Oh, Karlach. Want to tell us more?
Hey, soldier.
I want to talk about your infernal engine.
Old Rusty? Sure.
Understatement. How exactly did you end up with such a contraception in your heart?
The year? 10 air. The place?
Air?
Sleepy little town called Baldur's Gate. Our hero? Karlach. A knock-knee delinquent from the outer city with everything to give and nothing to lose. I was a kid looking for a way to fill my days and make some cash when I fell into the wrong crowd. Worked for a guy I respected. A lot. Turns out the feeling wasn't mutual. Through the jigs and the reels, he made a deal with Zariel behind my back. You know Zariel, right? Archdevil of Avernus. She put this thing in my chest and set me to work. Well, to war. I learned quick how to stay alive. And the engine served me when it came to killing devils. 10 years of that. The stories I could tell.
You mentioned the boss who gave you up to Zariel. Who was it?
Guy named Gortash. Politician. Inventor. One of these wheeler-dealer types who seems to have a finger in every pie.
Interesting.
I guess I was naive to think everything he got up to was above board. What did I know? I saw a job. A good job. With people I liked. Doing work I was good at. Sometimes I'm jealous of that girl. Ugh, to feel so invincible again.
The interesting thing is, let's just keep it at like Gortash will play a bigger role in this game. So now that those paladins are out of your way, what's next on your agenda?
First things first, I need to get this engine tuned up. Thing's powerful, but it's been feeling volatile ever since I left the Hells. Can't be too hard to find an infernal mechanic round here, right?
Outside of the Hells? You and Mizora seem to know each other. How?
We were both part of Zariel's inner circle. Her by choice, me by force. In the grand scheme of things, I'm inconsequential to Zariel. Sure, I've got the engine, but I wasn't even her strongest fighter. But she favored me like a child favors a captive pet. Mizora envied the attention, I suppose. I'm sure when Zariel gave her the order to hunt me down, Mizora was delighted.
Do you think she'll keep coming after you?
I don't know. You
Guess
think
so.
she'd have more important things to do? Devils and their pride.
I can definitely see why you were so keen to escape.
No kidding. The fighting, the chaos, the betrayal. It had the makings of a good stage show, but I did not want to be one of the players.
Let's change the subject. If the others will say something about Mizora.
Karlach's temper is a sight to behold. She'll need to be careful. That rage will burn her right out.
Shah's blessings upon you.
Yeah, I think Shadowheart and Karlach are quite opposites.
Well, hello. What can I do for you?
Isn't it glorious? Karlach's fury is a wonder to behold.
Does Lae'zel have a thing for Karlach? Sounds like it, right?
Gods damn her straight back to the hells. Just look at me. I did what was right, and Mizora made me pay for it. I'd be hunting devils and demons, she said. Traitors and hypocrites, heartless evils of all sorts, but not Zariel's victims. Not innocent tieflings.
Warlock pacts tend to be unforgiving from what you know of them. Wyll was lucky he didn't face a more severe punishment.
We can say about being a hypocrite regarding Raphael and Mizora. Well, I guess the Blade of Frontiers has some explaining to do.
I'll say what I can, but it won't be enough. It's Mizora who grants me the power to conjure armor and cast eldritch blasts. Before I was infected, I could even call hell beasts and summon festering clouds, but I promise you, every thrust of my blade and every flame I sparked was for the good of the coast.
So, what are the terms of your pact?
I can't utter the terms or circumstances of the pact. I can tell you most all else, but the pact, I'm forbidden, unless Mizora permits it. But I'll say this. The moment I pacted myself to Mizora, I have not regretted for a heartbeat. It was my proudest deed. It was worth the sacrifice. All I can give you on that is my solemn word.
Interesting. Well, doing good, no matter what it takes.
Karlach's all fire and fury. I pray to the Triad it doesn't consume her.
I mean, he's not a devil, is he? More like a half-tiefling. How does it feel to be a devil?
It's said that anyone who bathes in the river of blood emerges as one born anew. It's a lot like that, I imagine. I feel the weight of these horns on my head, curling upwards like a mammoth's tusks. I feel these ridges snaking down my neck, not to mention a few bumps and prongs in unmentionable places. But I haven't seen my reflection just yet. Be my mirror. What do you see?
Well, I guess quite the handsome devil, if I do say so.
I can't tell if you're being silly or serious. I'll accept the flattery either way. I suppose I'll grow used to the new me, horns and all. The people will see a curiosity, maybe even a beast hungry for their souls. But I will slay their monsters, keep them safe, and one day they will see the Blade of Frontiers again.
Bit like a tiefling trying to redeem, well, tieflings. Don't you think you should get out of this pact?
A possibility that's kept me awake countless nights. But I don't have a clue where to start, other than play her games and play by the rules. That's the only language devils listen to.
I mean, that's the thing. Is there even an option to get out of it? There must be like a loophole in the contract that lets you out.
There could well be. She has the blighted thing. What I know of it is simply what has engraved itself upon my memory. My contract is very clear. I can bring Mizora no harm. She'll have to let me out of my pact willingly. The only way out is if I can out-bargain her. We're standing here with nothing but the clothes on our backs and the worms in our heads.
Oh. Well, we can beat her. If we put our worms together, maybe.
We can.
So
I'm
much
sure
proof.
of it. How glad I am that you see me as more than my patron's pet.
Hot pot.
Sharp as ever.
Oh wow, now we are at very good relationship.
Alive. So that's progress.
and at exceptional of Gale.
Have a lot on my mind. Well, in it.
I do enjoy our conversations. What do you need?
Have to keep going.
So, let's go to bed. See if something happens. So we could either go back here, or we could try climbing this small hill. And obviously, I'm going to use the climbing route. Or to save. There's another knoll. Hunter, no hunter. And Flint, no warlord. They are level 4, she's level 5, so that might be a harder fight.
Oh, I have the magic.
Prepare accordingly. Mage armor.
I've got a long road ahead.
I mean, they are standing there. Oh, they're fighting against someone or something. Group mode.
The hero at home.
What I want to see is... Okay, Wyll still counts as a human though.
Let's get going.
Elminster's not around, so might as well.
And let's conjure a more powerful... Oh yeah.
Best think ahead or I'm lost. Wonder if the gods
Try to head into the fight. Oh, there are even more. No. Run to me. Alright. We just have to wait until it's our turn and then we will join with the rest. Hear that? Someone's fighting the gnolls. We should help.
Fool, lad. Shut your mouth and keep your head down. Leave the heroics to them that don't value their own skin.
Nice. Okay. Over here.
Ready for some good
It's really nice. The sneaking works way better than in early access. I'm not sure if it's the game or if it's me. Either way I take it. Start with a summon. We should kind of focus on her, I guess. Because probably she's quite powerful.
Come on,
Karlach.
let's go.
I can't rage. I only rage in combat. Let's attack.
Surprised you spotted me. I avenge your fault.
Gale. Let's try to conjure the cloud of daggers. Those two or here. Let's go for them. Hope it will be enough for the hyenas.
Quiet as a moonbeam.
Throw another shatter over here. I think that was a great opening.
Another fight. Let's go. Swift as my feet can carry
Here.
me.
Oh, nice. And since they are surprised, they even get another round inside the dagger cloud. Awesome.
Dice roll in my favor. Let's
Go
light
here.
them up.
That who favors the fearless.
Spreading out a little bit. And I could rage.
With a shock of psychic pain, the pack leader's mind clamps onto yours. You see yourself through her eyes, a pulsing red cluster of organs. Feast! No. The voice has forbidden this meat. Gnolls see your whole world as a meal. This voice is acting as a leash, but it won't hold them for long.
As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority.
So we could use the illithid wisdom to make her obey the voice. Let's try to search her mind for the source of the voice.
A memory. The beast daubs the symbol of the Absolute on a cave wall in blood. Buried deep, a tadpole struggles to assert control against the ravenous chaos of her mind.
Interesting. Focus on the tadpole. How did it come to be here?
You see drow and goblins restraining her, a mind flayer reaching out. And then the voice, bringing order. Eating this meat was forbidden, but it would lead her to a feast.
Very interesting. Oh, we could even go to command her to feast on the other gnolls. But no, we withdraw from her mind. Oh. Let's try it out. She wants meat. We command her to feast on the other gnolls.
Sensing your presence, the gnoll's tadpole writhes in ecstasy, echoing your command. Its host will feast on gnoll flesh to control the hunger, to keep her teeth from your throat. A shiver runs across your mind. You feel sated.
Curious. Now she's on our side, I guess. Well, and that already was like almost the whole fight.
One day I'll catch a break.
Here. I wonder what the consequences are of using those tadpole powers. Because it feels like everything comes at a cost. Target is too far. Jump down. Gain some more distance. Aha! Not enough yet.
Ravenous, her mind a hungry pit. The flesh of her pack wasn't enough to satisfy her.
We sever the mental connection and prepare to fight. Didn't do too much in the end, I guess. Those bastards are not helping. Anyway. Nice. Come on, she has disadvantage. And still hits.
This is my time.
Oh. Nice. Wasn't he up there? Did he go back? Interesting.
Feel good.
Have enough movement. See if we have through jumping. That's an insane jump. Come on.